Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really, over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Tight end makes the grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
And this defense is all over it. Instead of giving up on this series, giving up that touchdown, they are flying around trying to protect that goal line.
Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Set it down to the offense. First down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Short connection to the tight end here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
And the Huskies pick up enough yardage for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down after that previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Ball carrier running through tackles. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down the crosses midfield to the 46. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. And man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They're going to run it. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. We go with a direct snap. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Makes a quick grab. The ball is loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across mid. Gives their offense really good field position.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Shaw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. The Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
No huddle now for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Back to pass. It's Shaw. Trying to extend the play. And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And looking to throw now on first down. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Shaw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Handoff in a single back formation. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Running with purpose. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. They'll run it from the gun. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they go in front here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Dump ball's caught by the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field, so they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The shotgun running play call.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense already has 1 fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Shaw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Here we go on 4th down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. First and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Caught quickly. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First and 10 play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, text. Defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They're very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Quick quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've been great on 4th down so far today, 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Dropping back, it's Shaw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
This drive was already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Shaw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
I mean, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. That was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense is still clicking. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're in.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.